So first thing when we look at someone else's saddle, right, we don't ever want to really talk about what it is as far as the maker, but we want to talk about the build and what it does. So a saddle is made to fit over the scapula. A lot of people will keep it there, but it's really important that you know what the scapula does. So scapula has, just like for us, it's the range of motion. So range of motion is free movement. When we trap that, right, we usually have to adjust how we move. Our body has to adjust, and it's the same thing for a horse. So for us at Burns, we really like to have that, just brush the back of that trap muscle and then stay in contact. It doesn't want to pull forward too bad, but we go to the rigging. We always check rigging. When we check that rigging, you can tell this is the center fire. So see how it pulls back to the middle. So all your rib pressure, there's a thoracic rib right here, or a thoracic nerve, and that's about the size of my index finger, and you don't want to hit that. That nerve comes back under, around through here, and it affects that top line. So anytime you get a horse that's hollowed out or wants to move out and not move with the hip forward, a lot of the times it's because of those nerve pressures that we hit, and then they're like, whew, jeepers, I don't like that. So let's say this mare loses 50 pounds, are we still gonna be a 40? I would say yes. Yeah, so yeah. I mean, I would like to say a 30, but she really is truly bred to be a 40, and that style of a horse at 6, 7, and 8, she's gonna get wider, not narrower. Yeah, I'm a bit shy on 40 trees today, but I will have you ride the 1530 and see how it fits, so I'll go grab that. How'd the roping go?
Okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
Did you catch anything? Oh, just some?
Yeah.
Clean around the neck? See, and believe it or not, this is a 30, and this isn't horrible, but.
Like, because we put my forward
Yeah.
and it, when she sucked her, I mean, it fit great when we went here, but then when she cinched her down, it sucked it forward. And
So let's, yeah, 30, let's see how the 30
so
is.
that's
And
why we put the 20 on her,
Yeah.
and it didn't suck down like that. So we didn't,
Yeah.
that's
She's-
We were trying to be you.
And how did it
And
go?
all her knowledge and the videos that we watched.
And?
We had a channel then on Wendy. Well, we landed on somewhere between the 20 and the 40.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Information.
Okay, so lightweight saddle, right? This is the new craze. Lightweight is great if you weigh 50 pounds and your horse runs really good and is in great shape and doesn't have EPM. So what would you say, what would lead you to believe that that saddle doesn't fit?
Well, mainly because whenever you've got this here,
Okay.
I can't, it's not like, I don't think lined up here.
Nope.
I have to go down here to pull this forward just to,
Right, so your angle,
This.
you're right on. Man, good job.
and it's too narrow here.
Okay,
It pops up in the back.
okay.
And
Believe it or not, this is causing the pop-up in the back, a lot of it, because it wants to be here and then it's gonna pull forward. So that allows this to come up. And then when you're cinched even higher, right, if your cinch is higher, it's gonna make it go up worse. And then you're gonna have more pressure behind the scapula. So we'll do a little body test right here and I'll show you a couple of things. I mean, since we're on camera and everything, I feel special. I usually have to do my own YouTube videos. So, once again, we're just gonna have this conversation because it's extremely important. So we talked about this yesterday with Dr. Weimer, and you can see how this comes here and then it comes narrower to here. So this is terrible. And the reason why it's terrible is because what part of this horse's spine can you see that goes, right? This is his thoracic vertebrae. Does it change position at all? No. So why would you change position on a tree and on a skirt pattern? When we put a saddle on him, we want his spine to stay aligned. Like this horse, some rehab stuff we can do, like we can pick him up, just try to raise his belly up when you feed in the mornings, right? You just pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, right? Another thing you can do, he won't kick me, will he? So a cat scratch, like we can cat scratch him here, right? Yep, make him pick his back up. What that does is takes that back and just pushes all that acidity out throughout. That's a great stretch. Another stretch I would do with this horse, if you have a carrot or something, just bring him back here, keep his ear right at his shoulder, bring him back as far as he can go, right? He's like, oh, do you have a treat? No, I don't. So 14.5 mid-deep, standard seat. It's gonna be a little slicker than like a rough out because she's rode it so much. But if you really like this, the main thing is your hips are gonna be in neutral, which you'll like because you rode English. Your feet are gonna be underneath you. You can get them a little forward, you can get them a little back, but in a Burns, you're really centered. So give it a spin.